Hello, hello. Good evening, afternoon, morning, night, depending on when you're looking at this webinar. Welcome. You know, there are certain truths that we just cannot ignore. I want to start with two of them in the form of quotations from the late, great Jim Rohn, a powerful motivational speaker who we've always considered our mentor. One is, your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. And following that, for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. For things to improve, you have to improve. When you grow, everything in your life grows with you. And growth, in fact, growing to the top as we strive to be the best versions of ourselves while we encourage others to do the same is what we're about. So that's personal growth. And specific to this webinar, financial growth. So now here we are to talk to you about a very special type of income system that you might find useful. We're excited about it and really hope that you get value from what we'll be talking about here. And be sure to stick with us until the end, as we also want to share with you the specific source for this kind of income that we are using. It may be something that resonates for you as well. Before we continue, we just want to share a little bit about who we are. My name is Hyacinth Vanderpool, and I'm here with my husband.
Hi, I'm John Vanderpool. We have been married for 47 years with no children. We used to be school teachers for more than 20 years, first in our birth country of Trinidad and Tobago, then for a few years here in New Jersey. And we still think of ourselves as teachers, only now we teach others like ourselves whose goal is to make tomorrow better than today. A significant part of that goal is the pursuit of freedom. So is freedom important to you? As we get into this webinar, it will become clearer why we are asked that question, and we'll take a look at what we mean by freedom in this context a little later on. So let's get into it. Let's start with a look at income generation. What comes to mind with those words, income generation? When we think about generating income, what we have become most used to is linear income, where we exchange hours for dollars. That's what we were taught and encouraged to think for while we were growing up, and encouraged to strive for while we were growing up. Go to school, learn well, get good grades, and get a good job. Work for 40 hours a week, get paid for 40 hours a week. Work for 10 hours, gets paid for 10 hours, and so on and so on. On this webinar, we'll be talking about a different kind of income. As promised, we'll be talking about an alternative called residual income. We'll talk about what that term means, some examples of residual income, okay, gotta stop. I got lost, couldn't find where I was. And I was clicking this thing and it's not changing. Let me stop the recording.